So now we're going to go to the piece around how to hold space, safe space. And people have a release, which can be a little messy. So we're going to bring in that piece. An energetic protocol to assist you in holding your fields in a very specific way when you are holding more safe space inside yourself and you feel like you get thrown under the bus, you feel like you're a scapegoat, you feel like you take on other people's stuff, or people just direct it at you. And there's a few layers on this one, and you might even have pen and paper and just kind of write down your kind of classic, where do you go when this happens? So the very first step, deep breath in, pull your energy and awareness into your divine line. And as you hold your energy and awareness in your divine line, take a moment to feel how you value safety. You might even write down, do I value safety? Scale of 1 to 10. My world, I put safety at a 10. Safety is number one. If we don't have safety, we have nothing because we can't receive, we don't grow, we don't release, we can't connect in with our higher self, we can't receive appropriate information, we can't hear our guides. We're just in lockdown because we're not safe. Body's in fight or flight, jacks the immune system, toxicity levels build up. So now as you feel how you value safety, you value it deeply. And explore the idea, because you value the safety deeply, you may have had a pattern in this incarnation, previous incarnations, of being attached and taking responsibility for other people's safety. So that means you might still have a few little tendrils out on people wanting them to be safe, because if they're safe, then you're safe. Nope. And because you value safety, you might have projected how you value safety out onto another person. Then you took responsibility for them cultivating safety, being safe. Now you disempowered them. Now they're going to attack you to try to get that responsibility back. So you take a deep breath in, hold your awareness in your line, invite your higher self, Body Davis Higher Self teams, Mach speed, to lift all of your threads of attachment for safety off of everyone and everything and back to your line of light. Only attached for my own safety, or to my own safety, only attached to my own safety. All my lines, Body Davis especially, only attached for your own safety. You might even write that down. I'm only attached. Number one, I'm only attached to my own vibrational safety in my core. I do not want for anyone else in the world to be safe. They can want that for themselves if they want. Only wanting for my own safety deep in my core. Locking that in. And then inviting your higher self, Body Davis Higher Self in teams, to reflect upon all the moments when people attacked you, recognizing that they might have been attacking you, trying to get responsibility for their safety back. Invite your higher self, Body Davis Higher Self in teams, to return all of their safety, all bundles of responsibility for their safety back to them at the level of their higher selves, where they have the capacity to receive it. Return, return, return. Return responsibility for everybody's safety back to them. Return responsibility for everybody's safety back to them, especially the children, the loved ones. Return everybody's responsibility for their safety back to them. Everybody has their own unique way of creating safety. The way you do it is different than for your child, or for your partner, or for a friend, or for a family member. Return responsibility for their safety back to them. Just witness yourself, imagine yourself in another realm, maybe having like an automatic safety responsibility tennis ball machine. Sending it back to them where they have the capacity to receive it. Sending appropriate energetic information, returning the responsibility. And then with that tennis ball machine, return all empathic bundles, all karma, all behaviors, all thought forms, all emotions, all vibrations back to them at the level of their higher selves. That's their fuel for their growth and evolution. And then you might say to yourself, I am only responsible for my own vibrational safety. I would never be responsible for another person's vibrational safety. They've got their own way. So number one, I'm only attached to my own safety. I am only responsible for my own vibrational safety. Now, this is a little different in the physical dimension if you have a 2-year-old running around, and you definitely want to grab the 2-year-old before it runs in front of the bus. But at an energetic level, we want to hold the stance of only attached to your own vibrational safety, responsible for your own vibrational safety, never another. If you even fear being attacked, return responsibility. And then the next piece is to recognize that when you're holding a safe space and you're only attached and responsible for your own safety, you naturally create this safe plume around you. So people feel safe around you. And when they feel safe, they start to go through a release. And so I call it like the safe heart stance for people to have whatever experience they need to have, but we're not going to take responsibility, judge it, touch it, shame, criticize, or try to fix it. If we have an unconscious octopus energetic arm trying to fix things, when somebody has a messy moment in the safe space and we get our unconscious octopus arm trying to fix their messy moment, they're going to feel judged, they're going to feel shamed, and they're going to attack us. So you take a deep breath in, and I'm just going to model. You hold your awareness in your line, only attached and responsible for your own safety, recognizing you're creating a plume of safety around you. I'm safe in my core. Just say, I'm safe in my core. I'm holding a safe space for people to have whatever vibrational experience they need to have. They are choosing to have. I'm not the trigger. I'm just holding a safe space. Just keep feeling in your heart that safe space where you're not going to even look at the messy moment they just did on the floor. You're just like, you're going to have your experience, and I'm just going to hold safety. I'm not going to fix it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm definitely not going to hold responsibility for it. You're safe. You're having this moment, this release, this upset, because you're safe. And you might want me to just validate your emotions. You're upset, you're angry, silently or out loud, as they can feel how you have those tools. There's the plume. Now there's a spaciousness around you. It's like this safe, spacious place. It's a shield that enables you to hold a safe space, people to have a release, and you don't get negatively impacted. So that is the process for the safe space when you're in the presence of people that might have a moment, a release, crying, an upset, a trigger.